Hey, it's Central Valley Real Estate and Home Improvement Show. My name is Steve Wong. I'm your host. My guest for this segment is LeeVale Butler with the Salvation Army.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for being on the show. What a great service you provide here in the Fresno Central Valley area.
Thank you.
And I know it's a ministry and it does all sorts of good things. But today in particular, we're going to talk about a particular thing that the Salvation Army is now doing for realtors.
Yes, that's what we're going to do today. Yes.
What is it that would draw the Salvation Army to realtors?
Well, you know what we want to do is we want to impact the homeownership industry by transforming lives with the Salvation Army. And so, how do we do that? We want every realtor, broker, title company to know that if they're selling a home, piece of property, or anything, if they call us, we're willing to pick up anything that's at that property. Anything.
Cool. You know, and for realtors, sometimes that's a problem. They may have a house that they're selling, and there's there's furniture or appliances that are left behind, and the new buyer doesn't want it, and they're fussing over it being there, and they're trying to figure out how to get it out. And
Correct.
I've known at one time I worked in the real estate industry, and I've known realtors that they'd borrow or they'd have their own pickup truck and back it up and haul this stuff off themselves. But the Salvation Army will come in and pick that up.
We want to come get it for free.
You'll come get it for free.
Yes, we will.
And that's a dynamite service. But LeeVale, that service that you're providing for realtors, actually it goes much deeper, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does. And what we're doing is we're impacting the Fresno community because we're combating drugs and alcohol in the community. And so what happens is those donations come back, we clean those up at our center, and we send them to our stores. And a portion of those proceeds come back and fund the rehab center we have in Fresno.
And that rehab center is a very important rehabilitation hub, if you will,
Yes.
for the entire Central Valley area.
Yes, it is.
And
Yes, it is.
and you do just tremendous work there. And unfortunately, but it's true, you've got a backlog of people that are always trying to get in, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We do.
Yeah.
And sometimes we turn down a lot, and we have a criteria you have to meet. But on the same note, 2016, 118 graduates. 2017, 108 graduates of the program. That means men and women that came, completed the program, and still sober today. Now, it doesn't mean that just because you didn't complete the program, you're not sober today.
Yeah.
It just means that you stayed the path and you got through that. And, we kept track of that. And there's people out there that have made it, and we have statistics to show that.
And that makes a major impact
Yes,
in
it
our
does.
area, doesn't it?
It really does.
Not only in the community in many different ways, but in families and homes, and from there it spreads out to the community and stuff.
It really does. Sometimes it's hard to really see the damage that drugs and alcohol does to families. But once you've sat down and you've heard the stories, you've seen the parents, and even seen the men and women that come through our program, you see how the impacts even the kids that these men and women have coming to the program.
Yeah.
And we have a wonderful program there, so that we're able to help minister to them and change lives.
I know you do. I have in my family a personal experience that I shared with you earlier,
Yes.
and it was incredible what the transformation that took place, and now you have an opportunity where you're willing to go out and help realtors that have homes that they're maybe in escrow or maybe they're just listing and they've got stuff in, they need it moved out. You move it out, and it benefits them and what they're doing in their sales, but it also benefits you and what you're doing in the rehab area.
Yes, it does. It does.
That's amazing. That's really good.
We're thankful that that we want to be able to partner with the real estate agencies and the title companies in the Fresno area, and even in the outskirts, Madera, and what else is out there? Selma, all those different areas. Yeah.
Parlier and all that.
Flint, all that. We're central here, so we want to cover all of Central California.
That's pretty awesome.
We'll come.
Yeah. Now I got a flyer here,
Okay.
and we've got the Two World Miracle Clients First flyer. Is that right? Two World Miracle Clients First, and it's for a real estate for rehabilitation luncheon open house on the 22nd at 12 p.m. Tell me about what's this going to be?
You know what we want to do? We're inviting all brokers, title companies, to come down, first of all, for free lunch. Think about it.
Oh, I'll have to go back and get my license again. Come back for free lunch.
Free
That sounds
food,
good. Yeah.
right?
Oh, free food.
So here we go.
Yeah.
Free food. And what we're going to do is we're gonna we sort of say we say in the business pitch. We're going to pitch this to them
Pitch this?
and show them exactly what we're going to do for them. It's not going to cost them anything. We're going to share them what we want to do for them for free.
That's
plus
excellent.
free lunch. Yeah, plus free lunch, and we're going to give them a tour of the center and show them where the product's going to come to and how we're going to work through it and then recycle it and do whatever we do with it so that it can be an asset to the stores.
So they can get help and they can be of help.
Mm-hmm.
It's a win-win situation all the way around.
And you know what? They'll be partnering with us to help fight drug addiction in Fresno by just doing that part. Just do it by doing that.
That's awesome. That's really awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Yep. So, all right, listen. On the 22nd, free food. Always good. And it's always good at the Salvation Army. I know that for a fact. But anyway, come on down. They're offering something that is invaluable, and I appreciate what you're doing.
Hey, thank you for that.
And you got a web page or something where they can look you up, or
yeah, we do. We also have a Facebook page. Just type in Fresno ARC Adult Rehabilitation Center, and it should pop right up on Facebook. We do have a web page. It's right there on our. It should I don't know if it's popped up on the website there on the page there, but it's actually Salvation Army Adult Rehabilitation Center as well. It should pop right up.
Very good.
Yeah.
Listen, Lieutenant, thank you for all that you're doing.
Hey, thank you.
And from the real estate industry, I thank you for what you're doing for them, too.
Thank you.
Blessings, my friend, and go and be successful at what you do.
Hey, man. Thank you, brother.
I will see you when we come back.